Did you know the internet streams almost everything? Movies, TV shows, sports. But how do I do it? Introducing 123 Ready TV. Available for your Windows PC and Android. 123 Ready TV, only $19.99.
That's oldtimeradiodvd.com.
Space Patrol! High adventure in the wild, vast reaches of space. Missions of daring in the name of interplanetary justice. Travel into the future with Buzz Corey, Commander-in-Chief of the Space Patrol.
Space Patrol is presented by Nestle's Quick for the greatest tasting chocolate milk and those terrific Nestle's chocolate bars.
Should be coming into view shortly. Oh, but it's time to report back to the Major. Moccasin to Cobra. Moccasin to Cobra.
Go ahead, Moccasin. This is Cobra.
I'm approaching destination on schedule. Now 200 DU's distance. You may notify my contacts on Terra that the schedule will be maintained to the second.
Very well, Moccasin. Let nothing interfere with your plan. Cobra, over.
I understand. Moccasin out. Ah, just in view. The man-made planet in space. Terra, your hours are numbered.
This is Space Patrol Headquarters. Go ahead.
This is Space Patrol Unit 52 reporting. The space lane to Jupiter has been cleared by Commander Corey's instructions. The disturbance was cosmic in nature and has been moved by blasting with repeller rays. Over.
Thank you, Unit 52. I will give the information to Space Control. Out. Space Control from Space Patrol Headquarters.
Go ahead, Patrol Headquarters.
Open the Jupiter atmosphere locks and release the Jupiter Express. The space lane is now reported clear.
Thank you, Headquarters. Space Control out.
Hi. Oh, Carol. I didn't know you were back from Lake Azure.
I just arrived. You know, as soon as I got back, I found out I was duty officer for the day. I haven't even seen Dad yet. Are you busy here?
Oh, lots of traffic today. Space lanes 3 and 4 were temporarily jammed.
Patrol Headquarters from Space Control.
See what I mean? It's all yours.
Go ahead.
This small, high-speed space car has just entered the atmosphere through the Mars lock. He refused to answer our identification call. We must have jammed the lock open with a repeller ray. We couldn't close it to shut him out, and it won't close now. Did you get that?
Got it. This is Space Patrol duty officer. Call the Inner Atmosphere Patrol and have them start a ground search immediately. Tonga, would you take over for a minute, please?
Oh, why, certainly, Carol.
Have them start a ground search immediately. Well, you're a little late now. Nobody even knew I'd left Terra. It's just a short time to proceed with my mission.
You know, Tonga, this is the first violation of space regulations we've had in years. I better call Buzz. Commander Corey from Space Patrol Headquarters. Commander Corey from Space Patrol Headquarters.
This is Commander Corey. Go ahead.
Oh, Buzz, this is Carol. An unidentified space car has jammed the locks on the Mars orbit and entered Terra's atmosphere.
Unidentified?
Yes. They refuse to acknowledge Space Patrol's call.
Jammed the Mars lock and refused to identify.
Right, Buzz.
Doesn't sound legitimate, Commander. It certainly doesn't. Watch your vector, 340 degrees, 10 degrees high. Yes. Stand by, Carol. Half winded up. Head back to Terra. Right. Carol, have you started an investigation yet?
Yes, Buzz. The patrol's out on a search now.
Good work. Now send an orderly to the Secretary General. This is a matter to be reported immediately. We have now changed to vector 170 degrees, 10 degrees high. 40 DUs out in space. Report our change of position to space control. We're coming in. Oh, and have Major Robertson or Tonga from security meet me at chute 32. Got that?
Oh, right, Buzz. Tonga's here handling communication, so I'll relieve her and send her over to meet you.
All right, Carol. Thank you.
Right. Carol out.
Well, things look nice and peaceful today.
Oh, Lieutenant Barron.
Did you say peaceful? I got smoking rockets in my head.
Well, as for me, I'm going off duty and have myself a time. I'm now headed for the Officers Club, where I intend to spend a quiet evening listening to some good music.
I'm sorry, Lieutenant, but as duty officer, I'm going to have to spoil your evening. I'll need your help. There's an emergency.
An emergency?
Yes, we haven't had a situation like this in years.
What happened?
An unidentified space car made an illegal entry into Terra's atmosphere.
Well, what do you know? I can hardly believe it.
Would you take this to the Secretary General, please? At once.
To the Secretary General at once.
Oh, and Lieutenant, would you tell Dad that I'll be over to see him as soon as I get off duty?
You bet I will, Miss Carroll.
And be sure to have a revision of the interplanetary charter delivered to all the members of the Congress by 12 o'clock Universal Star Time. Secretary General out. Oh, Carol.
Hi,
What a
Dad.
pleasant surprise. Welcome home. How's Venus?
Oh, wonderful. I stayed with the ambassador's family.
Oh, our good friends the Bardos. Well, how did you find them? Well, I hope.
Oh, they were fine. They were at their summer house on Lake Azure.
Oh, Lake Azure. The most beautiful spot in the universe. But wait a minute. The season isn't over up there. Why hurried back so soon? Don't tell me you quarreled with Hunter Bardo.
Dad, now you know that Hunter doesn't mean cosmic dust to me.
Oh, of course not, no. Buzz Corey just returned from an interplanetary inspection trip a few days ago.
Yes, I know. I think that he... Oh, now, Dad, stop it. You know, actually, I've been back about 8 hours, but I made the mistake of calling Space Patrol headquarters and found out I was Space Patrol duty officer for the day.
That's like Buzz. He doesn't waste any time, does he?
Well, I don't know about that. Oh, did you get my message?
Message? What message?
Oh, that's funny. I sent a messenger over. Well, I better tell you. An unidentified space car entered the atmosphere. They jammed the locks on the Mars orbit and used the magnetizers to avoid detection.
Oh, have you notified Buzz?
Yes, he's on his way back now.
Space Control from Secretary General.
Go ahead, sir.
Have Commander Corey report to me the moment he returns to Terra.
He'll be in at chute 32 in a few minutes, sir. We'll notify him to report immediately. Space Control over.
Secretary General out.
Oh, chute 32.
Yes.
Well, Dad, I'm off duty now, so I think I'll run on over to chute 32.
Very well, dear. This is rather an unusual situation, so we'll talk later.
All right, Dad. Bye.
What can it mean? I don't understand it. Jams, locks, uses demagnetizers to avoid detection. This is the job for Buzz Corey, that's certain.
Yes, Space Control. We are on the Jupiter orbit, vector 130 degrees, 10 degrees low. 10 DUs from the locks at 2,000 DUs per hour. Request permission to make a high-speed run through the locks. Over.
You're cleared for high-speed entry through Jupiter lock. Report in upon entering atmosphere. Space Control out.
Oh, there she comes. Well, they look mighty small.
Hey, watch your vector, 12 degrees high.
Oh, yes.
Good work, Happy.
Well, I'm a regular bird, sir. Hey, oh, sorry. Space Control, this is Cadet Happy.
Go ahead.
We have just entered the atmosphere and are proceeding to the landing perimeter. Over.
Stand by. Circle for 3 minutes over electronic beam 12. The Jupiter Express has just departed chute.
Thank you, Space Control. Cadet Happy out.
Now you see the value of reporting in.
Yes, sir.
Stand where you are.
Who are you? What do you want?
I'm a lieutenant. And I want the secret of terror. And now the locket. The secret of terror. Now the hour is set for terror's destruction.
A strange new light appears in the vast reaches of interplanetary space. It's not a spaceship, not a new star. It's the new Jetstream Space Patrol Code Belt. Just look at it, gang. It's the super special belt that glows in the dark, so you can contact your own crew even at night. It's the belt with the buckle that's an exact model of Commander Corey's own spaceship. And jump and gyroscopes, gang. Just look at that special code wheel hidden right back of the buckle so you and your pals can make up your own secret messages. Now, all you have to do to get a superific Space Patrol code belt for yourself is get a box of rice checks or wheat checks, the new shredded Ralston. Write your name and address on the box top and mail with 25 cents in coin to Space Patrol Code Belt, Box 812, St. Louis, Missouri. This offer good in continental United States only and may be withdrawn at any time. Hurry, don't be left out. Send to Space Patrol Code Belt, Box 812, St. Louis, Missouri. And now back to Space Patrol. All right, Happy. On it.
Yes? Space control from Cadet Happy.
Go ahead, Cadet Happy.
Approaching landing perimeter at 150,000 feet. Request magnetic force control take us over at that point and take us directly to chute 32. Over.
Stand by. We have you on our view scope. Magnetic force control will drop you directly into chute 32. Kill your rockets. We now have you on magnetic force control direct to chute 32. Space control out.
Those rockets are hot. They must have been really traveling.
Oh, Tonga. Are you here on security business?
Yes, Carol. What brings you here?
Well, I was at Dad's office, so I just thought I'd drop by and see Buzz.
Well, there go the cooling flaps. Have completed the checkup list. I'll be down in a minute. How's your father? I haven't seen him for a week.
Well, he's pretty tired, Tonga.
He works too hard. Here they come now.
Hi, Tonga. Oh, Carol, welcome home.
Oh, welcome home yourself.
Look at the reception committee. Oh, Tonga, it's good to see you, Carol.
Hi, Buzz. It's good to see you, too.
Happy, turn in your log at Space Patrol headquarters. I have to go to the Secretary General's office. Meet me there.
Right. Bye. Oh, Buzz, I'm off duty now, so after you get settled, why don't you and Happy have dinner with Dad and me tonight? And you too, Tonga.
It's a date.
All right, we'll be expecting you then. Bye.
Bye.
You look worried, Commander.
I'll tell you.
Anything wrong?
Tell you about it on the way, Tonga. Let's go. That's odd. No one in the outer office.
Oh, look, Commander.
Shock ray. Call Medical Science Center for emergency equipment.
Yes, sir. Medical Science Center from Secretary General's office.
Go ahead, please.
Send emergency to Secretary General's office. Secretary General has just been shot with a shock ray. And keep this quiet, Doctor.
Got your Tonga? Be right there.
What were they after?
They got what they were after. The locket. The secret of the composition of the whole planet. Whoever was here, they got it.
rocket. Secret of terror. What does it mean?
I'll explain later. I'll have to turn off the air conditioner. Everything counts now, even the odors.
Right, Commander. We'll have it located in an hour.
Get your equipment over here.
Medical Science Center from Space Patrol Headquarters. Medical Science Center from Space Patrol Headquarters.
Go ahead.
This is Carol. How is the Secretary General?
Oh, Miss Carroll. We'll pull him through all right, thanks to Commander Corey's quick call. Don't worry.
Oh, thank you. Carol out. Oh, Tonga, if you need me, would you call me? I'm going over to see Dad now.
All right, Carol, and try not to worry. With the information we've now gathered, the odors from the room, the shock ray disturbance, the people at the lab will have an exact imprint of the man's face in a very short time.
Oh, good. Thanks, Tonga.
Still no trace of it, Commander.
Yeah, I know. He may have taken off with rocket silencers on.
Have you checked all traffic in the Mars orbit? No, I'll do it now, sir.
Well, first call Tonga to see if she's found out anything.
Oh, I'm sorry, sir. She's waiting for you on a spaceophone.
Oh, good. What's up, Tonga?
I've gotten our clues from the Secretary General's office to add up to something. Turn on your switch and have a good look. It's an old friend.
Well, right away. Well, what do you know?
Yeah.
Major Gruel's former aide. Looks like we were wrong about him.
I'm afraid we were. Oh, Commander, they just located the renegade space car.
Where?
Halfway out in the Mars orbit.
All right, thank you, Tonga.
Come on, Hat, let's get to the ship, right?
Where are Buzz and Happy, Tonga? Well, they should be at 232 by now. They think they've located the renegade space car.
Oh, I hope they get him.
Oh, we got the reports from the lab. We know who shot your father, Carol.
Who?
Lieutenant Barron.
Lieutenant Barron? Well, he came to Space Patrol with Major Gruel. So Gruel's behind this.
I think so, too, Carol. I believe the commander does, too.
Well, they better get him.
Oh, I wish Major Robertson were here. He's gone, and everything happened.
Give us 18 strength hold and automatic release on first advance of throttles. Over.
Yes, sir. Release your mooring locks.
Release mooring locks.
Right, sir. Commander, you mean we're going to fire all 18 rockets on a takeoff?
We are. Okay, fire rockets.
Fire rockets. We're doing 3,000 DUs and still increasing. Are we going to go through the locks at this speed?
Here they come.
Right down the middle.
Check the view scope. See if you can pick up our friend Barron. Set astrograph for automatic vector follow on that ship. We want to pinpoint him when he lands.
Right, sir.
Marks on the Cobra.
Cobra, have you got it?
I'm coming in with the goods.
Land and bring it to me directly at headquarters. Hurry!
With pleasure, Major. Moccasin out.
Gruel, the supreme leader of the universe. Now I'll run it the right way. My way.
Turn on demagnetizers, Happy. They may have a warning system down there.
Right, sir.
That space car landed a half hour ago. We're not too far behind, thanks to our astrograph tracer. We didn't waste any time getting to the right place. Your rockets, Hap.
Yes, sir. You mean we're going to land on it without any power, Commander? We'll never make it.
Oh, yes, we will. Stand by repeller ray. We'll use it to ease off speed.
Standing by.
Okay, hit it. Hit it again. Here we go. Hang on.
Cosmonium.
Cosmonium?
Right. The basic element that keeps all the elements of Terra together. So that's it. Cosmonium. The Achilles heel, the weakest link in the planet Terra. Just a moment.
Is that all it
help
says?
me. Just help me. Just here. Hold this. A few minor adjustments. And in just a few moments, Terra will be no more. Release this. Vacuum out into space. And Terra is no more. No more. Time it now. 20. 15. 10. 5. 4. 3. 2. Oh, don't move, Major. Oh. How did you get here?
Good work, Cap.
Sure.
Okay. We've got it, Atlas. Get him aboard the ship. Let's go, sir.
I love those checks, the life-size checks, and I know checks love me. Both rice and wheat, they're great to eat and packed with energy.
From zooms and zips and loops and dips, he leaps with gay abandon for checks to eat both rice and wheat. Man, what a happy landing. A lopin' a ropin', this cowhand is hustling to shoot for the loot that the rustler is rustling. And the things that he rings while the rustler's a fleetin' are rice checks and wheat checks, and partner, that's eatin'. He's a shooting star in his racing car, and he leaves the others behind by far. He's a checkerboard winner, takes the right prize. Rice checks and wheat checks, delicious bite size.
I love these breakfast Cheerios. I know you'll love them too. A bite-sized treat, bite-sized to eat, and good for you.
Get rice checks and wheat checks at your grocers in the red and white checkerboard package.
And now back to Space Patrol.
Commander, you mean we're going to take those guys back to Terra with us?
Well, Happy, the system of the United Planets gives everyone a fair trial. If they're found guilty, they'll be put in suspended animation.
Oh, will they just stay there then?
No. In a few years, we brought the Medical Science Center where the doctors will cure them of their criminal tendencies. Then they'll become good citizens of the universe.
Hey, you know, I feel like a pretty good citizen of the universe myself today.
Well, watch your vector, cadet. You're flying like an earthling.
Gee, you know, I keep hearing that there's nothing lower than an Earth cadet, but... Well, gee, Commander, I figure the Commander-in-Chief of the Space Patrol comes from Earth himself, so that makes me a pretty big man. Oh, sorry.
Wind it up, Happy. We have a date for dinner and we're late. Commander Corey calling Space Patrol Headquarters. Commander Corey calling Space Patrol Headquarters.
Hi, gang. Jack Norris speaking. Today I want to show... Hey, what are these space patrollers doing?
Hi, Jack.
Hi, Carol.
I want you to meet Mariella.
Hi.
Hi.
We're using the secret code wheel on the new Space Patrol code belt to figure out a special message from Commander Corey.
Well, glad to have you aboard, Space Patrollers. I'm going to tell all you Space Patrollers how to get a Space Patrol code belt. But first, Mary Ellen, how about that message?
Commander Corey says he especially wants all Space Patrol girls on Earth to see how keen-looking the new Space Patrol code belt is.
That's right, Mary Ellen. It's beautiful. You'll want to wear it everywhere. And look at that buckle. Slick as a rocket cruiser, because that's just how it's shaped.
And the code belt glows in the dark. It's really super-rific.
Right like radar, Mary Ellen. Now, here's how all you Space Patrollers can get a Jetstream Space Patrol code belt and make up and receive your own secret messages. Get a box of rice checks or wheat checks, the new shredded Ralston. Write your name and address on the box top and mail with 25 cents in coin to Space Patrol Code Belt, Box 812, St. Louis, Missouri. Don't delay, act today. That's Space Patrol Code Belt, Box 812, St. Louis, Missouri. Next week, more adventures in space. Even now, along the space lanes, events are taking place that will mean more thrills and some exciting action for Buzz Corey and Cadet Happy. So be sure to be with us next week and every week for thrills and excitement with the Space Patrol.
The preceding program, originally telecast by ABC, has come to you by special video recording. This is ABC, the American Broadcasting Company.
That's oldtimeradiodvd.com.